Here's the formula. Like I said, we're gonna go beyond credit today. We're gonna take a little bit of a different journey, but it's all gonna make sense. So awareness times action times ascension. What does that mean, and what does that do with anything? Okay. If you're going to change anything in your life, in this case for employment, right? We obviously have to have awareness of what we're going for and where we're at. Okay. Once we have awareness of things, full awareness, then we can take the necessary action to start changing. And from there, multiply action times with that, those two, then you can ascend, meaning, change your credit, send up the credit scoring algorithm, and also have lasting change in your life to ascend on that. If you don't have all this stuff, well, guess what? You're not going to have, you won't really take the action, it won't be the ascend and change. And it starts with being aware of what's going on. So as of tonight, you will have a way more awareness of credit and what it is and all the laws for the most part, right? Like a lot. Most people don't get this, okay? So remember in the beginning how, in the beginning, we're back when I was talking about my story now, I said, look, I made this slight change in what I did, and then like things started moving forward for me finally. Okay. Here's the missing key. And this is all that makes sense. The missing key is this. If you want to have the change you really want in your life and have change not be such an uphill battle, and be able to reframe it, you have to understand this change comes from shifting your unconscious or subconscious identity. What do I mean by that? Well, when you're born, you can't do anything. You're just a human being who depends on mom and dad for everything, right? So in that time, you're not consciously, your conscious mind hasn't developed yet. That doesn't kick in until about 5 years old, okay? 5, 6. Before then, your unconscious mind or subconscious mind starts sometime in the womb and then you're born. So in this time frame from like 0 to 4 or 5 years old, you are absorbing everything. You're making anything your parents say or do, you take as the word of God. You're also making decisions and beliefs and conclusions about the world unconsciously. You're deciding what you can have, what you're not allowed to have, what's safe, what's not safe. What does this mean? What does that mean, right? So we don't know this. Then the conscious mind kicks in and it's like, wow, this is great. You did all the work for me, unconscious mind. And the subconscious and the unconscious mind is like, you were gone for 5 years. I did all this work. So guess what? I'm not going to talk to you the way you want to be talked to. I will then communicate to you in behaviors, emotions, symbols. Too bad. So the conscious mind, we think we're in control. We are to an extent. So when we then go out to change things in our lives, whatever that might be, okay, your unconscious mind or subconscious mind goes, what is this fool doing? We can't have more money. We can't have the job we want or the better career, whatever it is, because the unconscious mind's job is to keep you safe. That's why in the beginning you make all these decisions about the world because you're trying to navigate the world to say, hey, how can I stay safe? That's his goal. The goal is to keep you alive. If you're on this, if you're watching this right now, your unconscious mind has done its job. The issue is that when you want to change things in your life, you have to address what you have going on in your unconscious mind and your unconscious identity. This is why, one reason why, one of the main reasons why change can be so difficult and tough to do. It's also why when people change their credit, it goes right back to where it was before. People try to lose weight. Some people lose it and then they gain back more. Some people just can't seem to lose it. Whatever it is, like if you can't land the job you want, it's because, believe it or not, unconsciously, not consciously, you have reasons to why you don't want it. You have reasons to why you only believe you're allowed to have oh so much in this world. Did address that. So one exercise I highly recommend you do. I call this the why might I not want exercise. It's real simple. Grab a pen and paper, and at the top of a notebook, write why might I not want? And after the want, put down the thing you've been wanting that you haven't gotten. More money, better health, the career you want, whatever it is, why might I not want that? Okay. And what you're gonna do, I don't use money for this example. You want to say out loud or in your head, breathing consciously, say, why might I not want more money? Why might I not want this ideal career? And keep asking that. And when you do, reasons will start coming up. And when you do this, do not censor yourself. I don't care how crazy the reasons are. I've done this. You will be amazed on all the reasons that you have come up. Instead of timer for like 5 minutes, if you really, really, really want to go hard for this, do time for 10 minutes. And when it's done, you're going to go, what? You're going to see all the reasons that you've been carrying around unconsciously for years. Other benefit to this is that when you do this, those reasons start to have less power over you, and you can start shifting your identity. And if you really want to take this farther, once you're done, if you can, go take a walk, go take a nap, go take a magnesium bath. Keep asking, why am I not want? Why am I not want? Whatever it is you want, you'll get more reasons. And these reasons have come up from childhood, teenage years, self-esteem, media, all these things, and that's what's really making change hard, because you have reasons why you don't want something. When I first started, I was like, wait, why wouldn't I want more money? It makes no sense. Well, part of my reasons were, oh my God, if I get successful, I get calls of fraud, I get sued by somebody, I might get, the FTC, like crazy stuff that like it's just really interesting. So